can't do this anymore. Help me. I hate this thing. It doesn't work. None of the things that I make. None of the things that I've...
Bad life, bad day. What should I do? Bad life.
So for tonight's dinner, we are going to be making some chicken drumsticks. Probably just like with oil and salt and pepper, and put it in the oven. And then we're gonna make some smashed potatoes. And for vegetable, I guess we'll just have some cut up carrots, something like that. So we're gonna do that. Stop. Okay, so we're just gonna put the drumsticks on this foil sheet, pan. Oh my gosh, foil lined sheet pan, and then put some olive oil and salt and pepper and some garlic powder, and then have your oven preheated 425, and it'll be between 30 and 40 minutes or until done. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh, who just scored?
Thomas?
Oh, it's a medical. We scored again. Wait. Into a 425 degree preheated oven for about 30 to 40 minutes, but we'll have to check it and see if it's done. We're making smashed potatoes, so she already washed the potatoes. Now, first gonna cut off like the eyes and bad parts or whatever, and then I'm gonna cut them in half and then boil them. Go ahead. Now we're going to put it in a boiling water and salt the water too. And then boil them for about 15 to 20 minutes. So now I'm going to, this is the only pan we have left, I'm going to put foil on here. Foil, then oil, then the potatoes, then smash them, and then oil, and then salt and pepper and rosemary. What are you doing? You're gonna run right after that thing. Holy crap, stop! Oh my gosh. My son is back there on the treadmill and he has it on like the highest level. Alright. So, oil. This is a video I found on Martha Stewart, her smashed potatoes. And then they're gonna be cooked in 425 preheated oven for, she says, 25 minutes. Now she used the little potatoes. I don't have those, I have the red potatoes, so I cut them in half. You tired? Just trying to mix it around in the oil, then I'm going to put more oil on top with salt and pepper and rosemary. I'm going to smash them down with my spoon. Martha smashes them down with her palms of her hand, but these are really hot and I don't want to burn my hand, so there's that. What is in my freaking hair? I have potatoes in my hair. What is happening there? Oh, okay. So I said we're gonna make carrots. We decided to make a cucumber because those obviously they go bad faster. So I'm just gonna cut up a cucumber. And we're just waiting on, we got some chicken done over here. We ended up putting another tray in the top oven. And we're waiting on the potatoes. So we're almost ready to eat. I love cucumbers. I love cucumbers when they're thinly sliced. Because I like them like that. They smell so good. I'm cutting that one like that and eating it. I mean, those look good. Hey, so for tonight's dinner, I'm going to be making a homemade hamburger helper recipe. So I will show you everything for like the seasonings and then like the, what is it called? It's like a creamy sauce, and then the noodles and meat. So I'll show you everything I got. So obviously for the pasta, I'm going to be making most of this box of this elbow. And here's my, this is probably, I don't know, maybe half a pound or so of ground beef. It's still frozen, so that has to be defrosted. And then for my sauce, I'm going to need flour, butter, and I'm going to make some milk from that. And then for the seasonings, you need salt and pepper, paprika, garlic powder, onion powder, and a tiny bit of salt. So I'm just obviously going to start off by cooking my noodles. So what I'm gonna do while I make up my sauce is just put a little bit of extra virgin olive oil on my noodles and stir them up and put a top on them while I do the other thing, so they stay warm and they don't stick together. So now I'm gonna start getting my stuff ready to put in my new Dutch oven to make up the sauce, to mix around the noodles. So I need 2 cups of milk, so I'm just gonna use this powdered milk because it doesn't taste disgusting in recipes, but gross if you drink it. But anyway, so I'm just gonna make 2 cups of that. Then I'm gonna get my butter ready and I'm gonna go over to my oven again. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mix up my seasonings when I come back from the sink. So for this recipe, I'm starting with 1 tablespoon of paprika. I don't know how much I'm going to use. I'm just going to kind of go along and see what looks right and see what tastes right. So, and next is 1.5 teaspoons of garlic powder and 1.5 teaspoons of onion powder. Here's my onion powder. This is a 1/2 teaspoon, so. And my garlic powder. Same amount. This is 1.5 teaspoons of salt, and then 1 teaspoon of sugar. And then 1/2 teaspoon of pepper. And that is about all I have left of the pepper. Oh my gosh. That's about all done. Well, I can't find my little whisk, so I'm going to use my 1/2 teaspoon to mix it around. And it's so pretty. So next I'm going to go over to the stove and start by melting my butter. And then I think it's the flour and then the milk. And I'll mix my noodles in and my meat in and my seasonings in. You know, I'm not going to use all this. It'll just be a matter of how it looks and how it tastes, so. And then I'm starting to spill it, so we're done. Okay. Up as you go, life is that much easier. There was a salt spill in here, so ignore that. And I still have my ranch packets in here. We still have to clean that up. Okay. This is called homemade white sauce or gravy or condensed cream soup. Okay. And I'm going to use my new Dutch oven I got for my birthday. And start with the butter. Let it melt and then whisk in the flour and then the milk. and then let it simmer and all that stuff. So I'm doubling, and so I'm starting with 6 tablespoons of butter. You could use coconut oil too. I just don't feel like getting that out. I have it for sure, but okay, so 6 tablespoons of butter. So I'm just gonna let that melt, and then I'm going to be adding my flour. What does it say? So it says 3 to 4 tablespoons of flour, but I'm going to be doubling it, so obviously it's going to be 6 to 8 tablespoons. And then you're gonna whisk that in, and then I'm gonna slowly whisk in my milk, and then bring it to a simmer. Okay, there we go. 6 to 8 tablespoons of flour. I just did 8. That'll be good. It's made a paste. So next I'm going to add my milk and bring to a simmer. So it is thickening up a lot. So what I'm going to do is add some of my, I'm going to turn it down. Add some of my seasonings now. Add the noodles and the meat and all that stuff. Mix it all together and see if I need more. That's what I'm going to do. It looks really good though. Help me. I hate this thing. It doesn't work. None of the things that I make. None of the things that I've... Oh my goodness. Anything else? Seriously. I'm going to use my tablespoon to take a bite. That's really good.